Vancouver Whitecaps, the road warriors of Canadian soccer, have headed south to the Mexican desert. Not quite at Estadio BBVA, the home of Rayados, but rather thanks to a slight scheduling conflict with Shakira. They are a few hours to the west. Esteban Andrade, the Argentine international. He will be playing in behind of Sergio Ramos, Johnson and Ocampo, wingbacks, Blackman, Veselinovic, and Halbuni, the center backs in front of Isaac Boehmer, the Canadian once again starting to try and keep Monterrey at bay. It's a slipped-in ball behind Ali Ahmed. First cross into the box is handled by the captain tonight, Renko Veselinovic. Edir Ocampo scampering over, lays it flat. Pedro Vite trying the back heel, it's turned over, and then a perfect back heel executed as the left-footed cross comes in. No one to close down! And Sergio Canales, the match just 190 seconds old. We talk about the European sensations. Well, they waste absolutely no time making Santos Laguna's home their little paradise in the desert. 1-0 for Rayados.
Well, that is not the start that Vancouver wanted, and it all starts on the flank. As the ball's wide and with the five in the back, you really need to close down and stop crosses. They weren't able to do it.
Clever little run, the back heel return. Vite can't get in time. Off balance shot. Canales poorly struck, but the clearance is only a half one. Conversely, seeds of belief for Vancouver. Berhalter line drive to the top of the 18. Has to quickly get back into position, and Vite's going to need to get on his horse. It's a full race. Andres Cubas, contact with the attacker in the box. Boehmer gets up and gets right in the grill.
Never a penalty. Ocampo's just feeling a little bit of pressure from the back and goes down easily.
Vite, excellent advantage being played. Pedro Vite leading the Vancouver Whitecaps forward, and Gondo had a golden opportunity.
Opportunities and get a goal. And they had two big chances there with Ahmed and then Vite.
It's Ahmed again as he drives towards the middle. Vite. Ocampo! Into the exact same corner as Sergio Canales.
And the field tilted in their direction. They take advantage of it. Ahmed, great job off the dribble. Vite, good composure to lay it off. Waited perfectly. And Ocampo comes in and hits a screamer. Beating Andrade low to the right.
At that point, Monterrey would have to win the game or they'd be done on away goals. There's Oliver Torres, who's had a quiet 60 minutes. Canales tries again. Really nice sliding tackle by Cubas. Not cleared. Here's Brian White on the spot and delivers once again. Complete and utter calamity from Monterrey defensively. And their superstar, Brian White, as he's done time and time again.
Yeah, possible review.
Well, Sergio Ramos went right to the referee and was absolutely adamant that there was a handball.
Again, I'm having a hard time with this one. He's putting his head down to head it because the ball's coming into an area he's got to make a play on.
The Canadian staring down the World Cup champion, Sergio Ramos. The Monterrey captain delays and slips it into the corner.
Welcome to Concacaf. Not uncommon, unfortunately, in the region for shenanigans like this to happen.
The throw-in is Vancouver's. They'll try to slow things down, and they've done more than enough. It's a galactic upset for Vancouver Whitecaps, who have flown south to Torreon and ousted Sergio Ramos and his Rayados men. who sent their B team to the Great White North and have suffered the consequences after a brilliant second half. Goals from White and Ocampo. John Conway, the Canadian champions, are moving on.